Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this hotel might suggest, we're discussing issues associated with the recent changes, the end of test and go for Bangkok and, well, Greater Thailand, and then sort of the upshot of that. But I saw a recent quote in an article from the Bangkok Post, bangkokpost.com. Article is titled, Bangkok Pattaya Sandbox Deal. And there was a quote in here, and they're talking about, just to kind of give the broad strokes, you know, Bangkok and Pattaya aren't considered sandboxes. So folks that are coming into Bangkok flying in, they've got to go through a prolonged quarantine right now. Well, this is putting off tourists. You know, a lot of people are redirecting into Phuket, or they're just not coming to Thailand at all. And, you know, it's having a detrimental impact just across the board on the economy in Bangkok, not least of which directly on the tourism sector and the hotel and hospitality sector. And I certainly understand these hotels are eager to do whatever they need to do to sort of put their ship on an even keel, to right the ship, if you will. But this quote from this article, we'll go ahead and put this on screen, I just thought was strange. Quoting directly, Bangkok needs to be included as a sandbox, but with more stringent measures and cooperation from hoteliers to closely monitor guests. And they're quoting Marissa Sukoson Nungbakti, President, Thai Hotels Association. You know, closely monitor guests. I mean, this is like Orwellian stuff at this point. And I'm not trying to, I'm not making light of this, truly. You know, and I understand where the hotels are at. It's just whatever we got to do. Just get some people in here. We got to, you know, our job is be in hotels. You know, can we get some guests? But you know, I wouldn't want to live. I wouldn't want to stay in a hotel where they're closely monitoring me. What does that even mean? They're going to put a low jack on me, and you know, I mean, we're really getting into the realm of the absurd with this at this point, and it's especially confusing to me where the quote unquote threat, you know, the virus has mutated, it's not as lethal, you know, it's been compared in many reputable, you know, publications as being, you know, or sort of on par with a cold or a flu. And yes, it does kill people. We've said this for a long time, but it's far less lethal than it was a year ago. And we weren't doing any of this in Thailand a year ago. So, I mean, I question the need for all of this. And I'm just hoping that people kind of assess the situation for what it is, rather than falling into a kind of weird dystopian hysteria, and we just kind of move on with our lives here.